Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours of the morning. It's about 4:15 where I do what I do for you. I got a nice one today. It's all about self-discipline. We need to really focus on how to discipline ourselves to do what we know to be right. Let's rock. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tuning in and receiving, I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right? Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not, knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock, here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya be true. All right, right thinkers. Today's lesson is going to be about P. Funk's philosophy says, with daily practice of self-discipline, that's the way to win in life. You need to be disciplined and you need to discipline yourself. If not, somebody else will. They call prisons. Let's go. Self discipline is the best you can have. Use it to be successful in your life. The things that you need to do for you, you should be in control of all of those things. And discipline will help you do that. Without self discipline, you're going to fall short of your goals, short of your missions, short of everything you want to get done. Why? Because lack of discipline will hurt you. Okay? Self discipline is the number one. Excuse me. Oh, no. Is my number one tool I use what every day. Tool that I work the most with is my self discipline. I need to have control over my actions, my emotions, my thoughts. That's how you win in life. Not putting yourself in bad predicaments because, well, he said this, she did that. You got to maintain your own. That's called self discipline. Okay. My self discipline is really what keeps me me. What you mean? P Funk. I'm pure real. My discipline, my self discipline keeps me keeping it real. That's a mantra that I have that I live by. I'm not going to let myself get out of pocket, do dumb stuff. No, I'm going to try to control myself. That's what I use my self discipline for daily. Why? It don't take days off. Evil and negative, don't pick and choose. Okay, that devil, he's always busy, just as busy as God. He busy doing bad as God busy doing good. Simple as that. But again, your decision. And with discipline, you'll follow the right way. Without self discipline, is what keeps me, excuse me, without self discipline in your life, success will not be in your future. Simple as that. You have to gain self discipline. You have to be able to deal with situations as they are and do what you need to do during those times. Most people fall apart, they crumble, they get caught up, whatever. They don't stand firm. Why? Lack of self discipline. My self discipline gets me better. Practicing gets me better when daily. Now I'm in practice of what? To be my, I'm in practice to be a nice guy. I'm trying to be a nice guy. My discipline telling me don't react, don't no, but it ain't easy. Okay, so yeah, self discipline is work. I'm working on it daily. Okay, but again, with the daily practice, I'm getting better. And that's what I'm trying to do. What for myself? I hold myself accountable. And my self-discipline is like set. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like set your ego on what? Or the honey badger. It only knows to do. If your ego is not in control, it will continue to run them up. Okay. It will continue to cause problems in your life. Without self-discipline, it's going to constantly be what? Set going to put you in a position of what? Fetters, where you're gonna have problems, and you're gonna keep have to deal with those problems because you're the one causing them. Stop causing problems. That alleviates your situation of dealing with problems that you cause. Other problems, fine, but for you to cause your own problem, that's not smart. That's not right thinking. Okay, so with self knowledge, with self discipline, mastered after years of practice, and I'm still practicing. So mastering self-knowledge ain't something you get to and say, well, I'm there. Nope, you gotta constantly work every day. So there is nothing you can't do that you want to do with self-discipline. You have to discipline yourself. If you're being disciplined by somebody else, you probably in a correctional institution, prison, or youth house. Young people, y'all go to youth house, but that's the baby prison. You preparing yourself to go to the big boys if you don't what get self-discipline and control yourself from not doing things that's against the law. Self-discipline can make or break the marriage. Okay, with self-discipline, anything wrong has to go. If it ain't right, it's got to go. If it ain't beneficial, I can't do it. Simple as that. That's what my self-discipline holds me accountable to do just that. So you don't fall for the okie doke. You don't get weak for, because she feel good, she look good, make you feel good, that you let her get away with anything. Those things aren't good. That's lack of self-discipline. Women, that man who just ain't worth a plug nickel, but he makes you feel so good in bed. Here, take my car. Here, do this, take my money. No self-discipline. Okay? When a person pleases you, make you happy, you want to just give them everything. Calm down, pump the brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat. But okay, we are who we are. Some people get crazy when they get excited, they get happy, make them feel good, they give you the world. Okay. And if you're not self-disciplined, a lot of us aren't. That's why we find ourselves in positions we in. Why? No self-discipline. You won't win in this game we call life. Without self-discipline, without self-discipline, it ain't going for you, it ain't gonna be good in the end. Why? You're gonna be suffering. You're not gonna be happy. Why? My self-discipline, when I don't use it, got me in trouble. And when I let something sway me or let somebody else encourage me to do something that I think I shouldn't be doing, got me in trouble every time. Now I'm not going to do what my self-discipline say don't do. Simple. Moving on. But my self-discipline is my self-discipline that got me through those bad times situations. See, I flipped it. When I used it, it was because I already got myself in trouble. I said, I ain't doing this again. Went to prison 41 years ago. Ain't been back. Okay, so self-discipline keeps you on the straight and narrow, or it can send you back to where you went. Self-discipline, when being used, won't let me punch your lights out when you disrespect me. At one time, I would bash your face in. Okay, you gonna respect me. At one time, I made people respect me. Why? Fear. That's not good. That's not good. So I learned that lesson. Self discipline also keeps what your ego in check. That's what you need the self discipline for every day. Every day. Why? That ego, like I said, he gonna do what he do, and if you don't control him, he'll run wild. Okay, he's not going to stop. Understand that. Understand that. To the devil give in, the devil say, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. No, you got to run him away. You got to shoo him away by not listening to the nonsense that he bring your way. If not, you fall for pretty much anything. And the devil tell you, I got 98% of God's people following me, and half of them don't know it. That should make you take a look at whatever you following. And wait a minute, I'm representing God or the devil. The devil said, y'all got, he got all y'all. Okay. Self-discipline is that glue that keeps you what? Cool. Maintains you to maintain your cool and to check other people never to lose your, never let somebody else or actions or words somebody else do that you make you lose your cool. That's self-discipline. Maintaining your cool. Okay? Self-discipline is Where I come from, the streets in the hood is a must to master for you to work, reach self mastery in your life. You need to be disciplined. There's a lot of temptations. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that if you ain't paying attention to it, you get caught up in it and wonder, well, how'd I get here? A lot of people have been in situations. Look around. What the hell I'm doing here? Lack of self-discipline. You let yourself get in that predicament. If you don't master yourself with discipline, you will never master yourself, period. Discipline is a must to be able to control yourself, one's urges, lower nature, whatever. But you need to be on top of that. Without it, you're going to have problems. I see so many unself-disciplined people win daily. It's just running wild. God damn, I got something in my head. Okay, get it out. Just pain in my butt. And I can't even help them. They so far gone. They so far that way. I can't help them. And I'm not going to go out my way to do something to help somebody. No, I'm here to help you. I'm not traveling on that road with you. Okay, no. You want a pity party? Call somebody else. But when you are ignorant, meaning you have no self-discipline, it is a life problem. Why? Just waiting to happen. When you don't have self-discipline, you are a problem just waiting to happen. Whatever the wind blow, whatever somebody come by, you can go with the flow. You're going to ride with whatever's going on without even knowing it. Why? No self-discipline. My self-discipline said, man, I can't talk to that pretty woman. That ain't my thing. That ain't for me. Back in the day, I'm going to get that pretty woman. Now I'm just talking. I ain't thinking about getting it. So back in the day when you were younger, all you want to do is get. That's the ego. The ego loves to do and get. It loves to do that. And when it's running you, that's what you love to do. Man, his whole life, that's all he did. Okay, moving on. Again, life lessons. The lesson that I'm giving you, God damn it, in life is what I lived through and been part of, so I can tell you that from experience. I ain't got to sit here and try to gaslight you and make a bunch of stories. Nope. I just give you real life lessons. That's what right thinking philosophy is based on. Real life lessons, not some fabricated, made up from the book. No, I read the book to learn and understand, but I implement what I learned from the book. So I start manifesting what I learned. That's how you get power. That's wisdom. Wisdom and knowledge is power when used, exercised. Now, well, I know a bunch of stuff. What you doing with it? Nothing. No power. Moving on. All right. But I know with self-discipline, I personally can handle any life situation. At this point, I can maintain my cool, I can acquiesce myself and do what I need to do. I can't say I was always that way. So you grow into it. It's a process of your learning for you in life. Yours. Every day should be a lesson. That's what I'm here to give you one. Every day I get mine as I leave here. I gotta live my life lesson. I learn every day. I'm going to read my book, get on my bike, get my workout in, and come home, study, and give you some more insight. Hoping to help somebody else out who they need some self-discipline, little instructions. That's what I do for you. Right thinkers, you must master your self-discipline. That is a requirement for self-mastery. In order for you to master yourself, you have to master each aspect of yourself. Discernment, okay, that's Anubis. Wisdom, that's Aset. All the Egyptian gods and goddesses, they're aspects of your character, parts of the brain. Moving on. But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You got to learn these things for yourself. Wrapping it up. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. I went through this one real quick. All right, I got to go, so no big deal. All right, where we at? Self-discipline. Self-discipline is to be practiced like you brush your teeth and wash your face and take care of your hygiene. Put that in the same toolkit and use them all accordingly until you what? Until you finally master that one day. What? When you know you. And you should obtain knowledge from, they say, what? The cradle to the grave. I'm going to learn, I'm going to teach until the day I die. I'm be like Socrates. I'll drink the hemlock, but I still be teaching as I'm going down. I'm still teaching. I love that guy. I can't, some things, it's okay to die, but it ain't no heroic way to die. But some ways show that they was real people, real men. Okay, stand up what you believe and stand on your commitment. That's all. If it costs your life, so what? I'd rather die for what I believe in fighting for than a bunch of nonsense. Okay, understand that. So if I got to go, I'm gonna go for a reason. That's all. Moving on. With self-discipline, you had to understand that I'm not just settling. Moving on. And when it's practiced daily, that's how you get better. And it becomes what? A way of life into what? Till you die. That's why. Self-discipline is like knowledge and anything else. You use it, you get it. What? You learn it and you exercise it from the cradle to the grave. That's self-discipline. That's self-knowledge. That's understanding of who you are. You have to acquire that what before you die. If not, you'll be back. Remember, the goal is not to come back. Some of us, we look to come back. Why? We love it here. We just love it. So they're going to recycle, reincarnate, and come back and do it again. But now, with self knowledge, if self knowledge is my way of life, why? Because it keeps me doing the right thing every day. Every day I got to maintain. So it's a part of what I do. You should say, man, today I ain't trying to be good. I ain't trying to do something. No, you got to live it. You got to manifest it. You got to prove it for yourself. That's the only way it will work. Trust me. Your self knowledge needs to be used daily. Yeah. What? So that now you can master yourself with practice of discipline, self-discipline on a day-to-day basis. You'll get better. It's a process that you become acquired the taste of what? Doing the right thing. That's how I did it. It's just okay. Ain't a bad thing, doing the right thing. It's a lot less stress, a lot less stuff to worry about. I'm transparent. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Why? I don't complicate my life with a bunch of nonsense. Sneaking, creeping, cheating. All that's nonsense. That's just ego stuff. I don't have time for that. Move it on. That's called simplifying your life. Take out the nonsense. You only want to know what the nonsense is. It's your decision, your call. Self-discipline. If you still got the side chick that you just, man, she just does something, I can't let it go. No self-discipline. Moving on. I like to use that analogy because most people, they justify a wrong act. Like my man said, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. See? Again, justifying a wrong act. Let me wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. I got to go. But we have, I don't use alarm clock. Nope. To wake up. Nope. I wake myself up with discipline. That does it for me. When I lay down, the alarm in my head says a certain amount of hours, I'm gonna get up. And I've been doing it for a while now. My get up time used to be around 3:30. Now I done pushed it back to a little hour, a little after 4. This it's 4:35 now. So I've been up a little while. But at one time, at 3, I'm up. Man, I'm moving and grooving. So about 4 o'clock, I done put a show away, I done meditated, said my prayer, and I'm ready to go to the gym. Okay, so that's a lifestyle. That's self-discipline. You don't want to do this stuff every day. I'm doing it for 7 years. Ain't missed a day. So I either love what I'm doing or ain't nothing else I got to do but this. So your choice. I personally love what I'm doing. And I don't really have nothing else to do. All right, let me wrap it up. Again, I got to go. My self-discipline, again, keeps me doing what does I do for you daily. How about that? So if my self-discipline wasn't in check, I wouldn't be able to do what I do for you. And that wouldn't be a good thing for none of us. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson, right thinkers. In closing, may you all live to be 100, me 100 minus a day. So I never know my right thinkers who now understand that the daily practice of self-discipline is the way to win in the end in life have passed away. Remember, it's all about self-discipline. Practice it, master it. You'll be better for it. Trust me.